Diamonds and water like dogs. Talking my shit and don't give a fuck. And I ride through the city with a couple bucks. Let me go to church, yeah, they keep it tucked. Niggas always acting like they got a pro some. Nigga pull up on me and do some. Got a couple hundreds, get your crow done. All these bitches watching like it's news one. Every day you see me with a new one. Yeah, my niggas ain't shoot, get a new gun. Yeah, my fingers they stacking, they do some.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the shot goes.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Christie. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Bain. Here's Morant. And it's blocked by Davis.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top of.
And it's in there.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Now here's Morant. Here's Wells. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And it's the Lakers ball. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And stolen by Bain. Inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Here's Hachimura. He takes it in. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
There's a shit back here.
Chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
And we discussed his plan for John Morant. He smiled and said, I just told my guys, stay ready out there. Ready for a session. Morant will do something surprising big.
Why is this shit lagging? God damn.
Allie, thanks.
Pass the ball.
John Morant back there. You can find a more entertaining player in the league.
That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Hachimura. Outside, Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Out to Hachimura. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Reddish. Aldama grabs a board.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Hey, no good on that one. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
To the middle. Back to Reddish. On the wing, Finney-Smith. To the inside. Davis.
Yeah.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
You don't let me tell you. Can't say that long people cheering me on.
This is off the right eye.
I'm scared of it on.
The Lakers trail.
Like a picture. All I'm tickets, bears, songs. Video.
You let that nigga leave this thing. I'm the business, so that's why you leave me on.
I can't pretend to better catch on when the scene. Babe, I was
It's
screaming on
rebounded by Los
babe, I'm
Angeles.
supposed to leave it. Say, bust up right over his fingers. Has to connect. I've been keeping it up. I'm a savage. They can get one of them. They don't see it done.
Just to be on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Can't say that lucky carrying on.
So at the end of the fourth quarter of play, still a close game. It's Los Angeles up 3. And back to the start of the second quarter.
I can stand this soldier. I'm standing for real.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control second chance touches.
Look at these niggas.
On the arc. That way goes. Now he's 1 for 2. RJ is playing at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs.
Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Vincent outside. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this game. Keep it up. Their lead will only continue.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When asked about Desmond Bain, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example.
Trash as shit.
Experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence. And makes you know this
And he buries his first look.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
LeBron going downhill. And slam dunk by James.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, an impossible move. Ja Morant.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rejected by James.
And with the block. The shooters are working.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Here's Morant. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And James gets it to go.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but he needs some bucket getters too now.
James goes in.
And this is
LeBron is the greatest player y'all niggas ever seen in y'all life. don't give a fuck if y'all 40 years old or y'all 23. This nigga is the greatest player you've ever seen, bro. This nigga could score with the best of them. He the fastest out of all of them. He the biggest and the strongest out of all of them. Like, bro, the IQ is the best out of all of them. Like, bro, stop it. She like, Swervo, I don't know what you can do for me. I'm on Julio. Trash ass. That ain't his game.
Memphis with a rebound. A minute 4 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Morant. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Christie's shot is off. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And stolen by Reeves. From the high post. 34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Give him 8. Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. That one's home. Still out of sync. The Lakers with the ball. Left side Reed. Outside Davis. 3-pointer, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers ahead. Up by 12. And will step away briefly, but gets it right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
I don't know what's going on. I ain't never been for the one so you don't wanna be trying to run so I don't know always strong. You used to be mine when I come home. Now you're trying to find you some yeah. You used to leave me. You believe me. You used to love me. You used to know that I never had to.
Los Angeles leading by 12. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's foul number 2 for him. Right side Reeves. Pass to Davis. Davis with the athleticism.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has everything on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Morant looking around. Over Reeves. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the line He'll try to make it a three-point play. And his defenses have adjusted. Austin Reeves scoring. He's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is.
Back in the state, I feel like a plane. I like a player to the state. I'm a shooter in every state. Also, chicken, I finish a mission. And I stay takers be pressure. Fuck motherfuckers, we really the biggest. Don't sidewalk, tell you what's scattered. Don't do 10 shots after. Flip first, you don't play for the laughter. So let us stick it, they still like a ladder. Really sure you got hit in this platter. When we start to receive disaster, just like that, beat it on faster. Why should he keep acting like that's not a nigga? She was just sucking his dick, but she came over here cause she knew that I'm switching. Told me I'm throw like a pitcher and I'm on her bestie, her podium's bigger. Big body, I'm trying to take her. Booty, head off the liquor. I feel like that flush shit, baby. I'm telling her some flush shit, baby. Bitch, I'm the shit in the fall, I be on the comments, make the bitches go crazy. Everything that I'm looking, he dumb as 23 cents, I ain't fucking a baby. Skinny, I'm taking her with Chrissy, baby. Let's hear my feeling, I'm feeling bitch. Like all these niggas keep dissing, they leave me just dead. Like I'm walking this till they give me my train. I'm so bitches singing sleep, but they be bugging. I'm a stab bitch and pack. This time watch the bullets spray and try and demon up. She get like that, pretty idiot, trying to say this. I'm on my liquor. I'm trying to figure out how I end up with her sister. These kill my time. Do the thick like Slender. Bitch, I'm fine, what's up, bitch? I don't know how. On my body, he holding me captive. Don't give a fuck enough who he is massive. Pulling out every transaction. I'll be bugging like I need some counsel. Reason that I get off of trash. If he up in the trio, I'm putting that shit on his video. And if he wants to, so give him a pull like Frank Mysterio. Beat the shit out. And keep it on 24 people. We got the city. I don't know if you be fucking with that. Watch me keep acting like that's
We've got the Boston Celtics and the Phoenix Suns. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. The kick out to White. Outside Tatum. It's hauled in by the Suns. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
At the line for your Suns.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you
2 points. Talk.
Now here's Holiday. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a bonus extra micro episode of the Wrestling is Cool podcast. Today, we're going to be doing our predictions for the first episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. The first time Monday Night Raw won't be on regular airwaves, Sanjay. Moving away from traditional TV into the street.
1-for-1 to start the game.
How'd I do? Oh, that was really good. Thank you. Really good. Tell me what is up, my guy. This is stuck in my head this entire time, but this is a new era, man. It feels interesting because this is such a... I don't think anyone's really talked about this, but this is a huge risk. Not so much to the WWE, right? To say that the people, and that one, that most of their fans would have Netflix, they must have did the numbers to show that the majority of the WWE fans currently have Netflix. And two, the people that don't have Netflix travel with them and go with them to get a subscription, do all those things, and to be part of that vibe. I don't know. I mean, so many people that I do know don't know Netflix because there's so many places. I was just in one, Columbia, where I didn't know where to find WWE on regular, like, network TV there. So if now it's all of a sudden available on Netflix, and I just open up Netflix in some random part of the world, and I see the WWE's banner across the homepage of Netflix, which has already been updated here in Canada, maybe that will lead me to giving WWE a chance now that I don't need to find it at a specific time on TV, because now it's on demand as well, which is how most people consume content on Netflix. This is just a paradigm shift, like entirely, for how WWE is consumed. It's going to be really interesting. Do you feel that the reason why we got this is because of WrestleMania 39 in story? Like all of this deal making, TKO and all that, getting ready. Netflix saw the success of WrestleMania 39, compounded by the success of WrestleMania 40, compounded by the return of CM Punk. Remember, CM Punk had the ability to create a whole new show on AEW, on a different network. Yeah, dude, and also like the return of The Rock, with The Rock being part of TKO board of directors, you know, he takes credit from like negotiating this $5 billion deal with Netflix, right? You know how The Rock is. But you know, you say the biggest to the rest of the year paid a cool $5 billion. So I don't know if they're going to be all right. I think they're. I think this is going to be huge for them. I think that this is, you know, on a separate note, I think this is going to be big for content creators. I feel like the eyeballs of wrestling are going to expand. If you've been making wrestling content, I feel like your eyeballs are about to expand as well. But folks, today we're going to be going through the different matches that have already been announced for on Netflix. There's a couple of things that haven't been properly announced for it that I feel like are worthwhile trying to make predictions for. For example, Cena has already been announced to be at the show on the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw. It said in letters that Cena's retirement tour begins on January 6th Raw on Netflix. So, first question to you, Sancho, what does that mean? Does that mean we get a Monday Night Raw John Cena? Or is this a John Cena promo announcement, kind of like launching his... What do you think?
I think we get the entire Netflix run starts with John Cena's entrance.
You hear the trumpets and then in the ring, and he goes, welcome to Raw on Netflix. Right, that's what he's going to do. He's going to be the poster boy for this week. Everyone's going to be excited. The biggest pop you probably heard in the intro film. You're going to see the crazy, how awesome the wall is, all that. And then he's got a promo like this is where my tour begins here in Los Angeles while I meet him. I don't think you get anyone interrupting him there. I feel like there's so much on the table for Nicholas already. And I think it would be strange for someone to step up to him. I mean, the only person that could step up to this, I don't want Austin Theory. I don't want that kind of like a mid-carder, low-card type of guy to step up to the plate because John Cena does not have a lot of time. He has a year, and he's going to work a full schedule. I want meaningful feuds here on out for John Cena or meaningful moments. So I would have to only imagine something of a Hoover level threat would be the greatest start for John Cena. At least to show, it has to be someone to say like, hey man, your time is up. Move over, grandpa type of vibe. This is our yard now. So that's the level of threat you gotta be. But if you had to ask me what's the news for the prediction is him welcoming everybody, everyone getting hyped about it, and then him just saying welcome everybody.
Yeah, I could see an impromptu match. I could see that happening to try and create the expectation of what to expect from Cena, which he's already said it's going to be a full-time. And if it is a full-time one, could we be expecting Cena matches on places like Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown? So I wouldn't be surprised if for the first appearance, they do have somebody interrupt him. Some mid-card guy comes out and interrupts him to set up an impromptu match with Cena.
Now, how long is a risky thing to do?
Is it risky? It's injuries, right? Cena's the most, he can be the most formulaic to do that. And you can't hold the cards too close to your chest simply because you're afraid of injury when this thing's a year. Injuries happen, they're part of the thing. You just gotta hope that they don't. You have to play with that. That's true. If there is a mid-card guy that does interrupt them, I'm going to say I want it to be Chad Gable. And I want him to do reverse roles of ruthless aggression. We've talked about us wanting Chad Gable to become as close to Kurt Angle as possible. Whatever, bro. Whatever they do a ruthless aggression angle with Chad Gable. And Chad Gable, man, like, you know, you're afraid of injuries potentially. If there's a more safe guy than Chad Gable, I don't think that there is one. That'd be cool. But if there isn't a match, an impromptu match, Gunther, you're right. Gunther interrupting Cena. Let's not forget, John. That they left Gunther several weeks left since Saturday night's main event. And maybe it's saving him for a big moment with Cena on Monday Night Raw.
How on the scale of is it likely that John is the part of if that happens?
I think it's if Gunther is going to lose the championship, I think it's the Cena.
Yeah, but how likely?
I think it's very likely. I think it's a 100% chance that Cena, yes, it is a 100% chance that Cena in this final run becomes a 17-time world champion. And if you look at that, I wouldn't be surprised. And I feel like they are more inclined to give old man Cena the world heavyweight title over the most important title, the undisputed title.
Yes, I mean, what better way to add prestige to that title? Right. And it's a working tag. That's what it's always been ever since Seth Rollins. The working stuff. So, I don't know, man. Does he come up with a new shirt? Is it maybe the one that he has? The retirement tour with all the cool open about?
Nah, I bet he comes out with the right one. Red for Netflix.
Here's Springer. The kick to Tatum.
Check out the newest strength equipment at Planet Fitness. Trying new machines. New year.
All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
You in? Save $28 on when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 10th.
Red for Netflix. All right, second thing that we want to predict here that isn't properly confirmed. Okay, just to clarify, as of the making of this video, which we're doing it after the last episode of Monday Night Raw in USA, the final of the Women's Intercontinental Championship, we know the finals. It is Lyra Valkyria, who had a hell of a match versus Io Sky, taking on Dakota Kai. We don't know that this match is going to be on Raw Netflix yet. Let's pretend that it is, because I have a feeling it's better. Where do you see this one? You see Dakota Kai or Lyra Valkyria.
What a cheat code that Triple H has discovered, right? Just put two similar favorite superstars that both fans loved, and that, hey, this person wins were cool, the other person wins were cool. So the same thing with the women's United States title with Chelsea and Meacham. I think it'd be interesting for Dakota to carry it, but Lyra's just so good, man. I think Lyra has so much huge upside, and we've already kind of wasted a few months in Lyra's appearance on the main roster when she was housed up in PFC territory for a while, purgatory with that, and when she got lost in trouble when they went from 3 hours to 2 hours, now they're going to expand back to 3 hours. I think this would be a great opportunity to put the belt on Lyra, because, I mean, I don't know, this belt feels like it's not as up there as the United States are, because, yes, having Io in the tournament, a lot of people say, like, hey, Io's in the tournament, it's a weaker team. Definitely a weaker tournament, right? And I felt that even though Io lost Queen to Lyra, at the same time, Io losing Queen to Liv, I feel like, not necessarily she's buried, and I hate when people say that. I just think that Io's momentum has slowed down. So with that, energy cannot be further destroyed. You got to transfer that energy to Lyra. Lyra has to take the momentum of being Io Sky into that. Because if you had to do this like a college playoff football system, right? Who's a better opponent that Lyra beat? Io Sky or Zoe Stark for Dakota Kai, right? You gotta put Io Sky up there so you can protect all that. Lyra has to learn unless shenanigans occur, and maybe Dakota Kai goes here with it. Lyra.
I don't know, man. Lyra beat Io in the semifinal of the Queen of the Ring and lost the final. So I don't think that, you know, we're losing such giant saying Dakota's power scale. Fair. But I'm just saying, to piggyback off of your strength of schedule college football analogy, we have an example of it not necessarily working. I think it should be Lyra back here.
Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Jones hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Here's Booker. Doesn't go that time. Tatum with some nice D. Holiday drives in. Outside White. Three-pointer off the mark. Up top Durant. Durant puts some moves on. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston trailing. Holiday with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Left side, Brown. White on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Brown. That one's wide left.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Booker's shot is good.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots into contact.
Outside Tatum. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Phoenix leading by 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at